walking a little. He's walking a little gingerly, but that's because he's wearing spikes. 4 in 7, now 5 in 8. It's a nice habit you've picked up.
Yeah, pretty happy with how things went the entire season for us. We said at the start, at the beginning, we want to make winning as a habit for us. Guys were excellent through the tournament, and you couldn't have asked anything more from each one of them. We were right on the money from ball one when we started, and till today, we never looked back.
5 in 8 is a fantastic achievement. Tell us a little bit about your leadership style, because it's such a big part of this IPL, being captain.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of credit goes to the people who work behind the scene as well. Often they don't get notice about it. So I think we got to give a lot of credit to them as well. And like I said before as well, our work start much earlier than the IPL starts. We try and analyze what went wrong the previous season, what we need to fill, which players can add value to the squad, and things like that.
But there's also a lot of pressure. There are people who are feeling insecure. There are people who are on the big stage. Is your style put an arm around people? Is your style come hard at them sometimes?
Yeah, you've got to find the right balance, and I think...
What's yours?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you've got to find that balance where you need to stay calm, and I'm not somebody who will run with the stick behind someone. You've got to give confidence to all these guys, and it is important to get the best out of them. So the only way you can do it, I feel, is by giving them confidence, making sure that they understand their role. Because in our squad, if you look at the batting order between Krunal, Hardik, and Paulie, we've kept rotating them through the season. So it was important for them to know about this, and they've been doing this for a while now, so they do understand about that. And in the bowling department as well, we try and stick to what works for us. Today, Rahul Chahar missed out. It was very unfortunate, but we tactically wanted Jayan to come in and to give that extra cushion to us. So those are the things you've got to look at when you're playing a big game like that. For a game, if you want to change the score, you should be able to do that and give that confidence, and make sure the guy you're leaving out, you just put a hand around him and let him know that you've not done anything bad. It's just about tactical move that we wanted to do, and he took it upon his.
And Surya Kumar Yadav for you this year.
Yeah, they've been just absolutely brilliant. We made sure that they get the freedom, because Ishan Kishan is somebody you can't cloud his judgment about what he wants to do on the field. You just got to let him loose. Surya as well matured as a player over the years. You've seen some shots that he played through the tournament, unbelievable shots. Looks in good form, and he continued. I mean, unfortunately got run out today, but through the season.
You brought up, I wasn't going to ask you about that, but he just walked off. There was no gesture, nothing at all.
Yeah, I mean, look, the kind of form he was in, I should have, sacrificed my wicket, but he did it. I mean, so I give a lot of credit to him. It's not easy to do that, but again, through the season, it was a pleasure to watch him bat. Some of the shots he played through the entire season, I don't think anyone could play those shots. So yeah, I mean, these two guys, you just got to, keep motivating them, give them that confidence, and then they come out with those kind of performances.
Just a couple of things, your own personal feelings on winning 5, and you've got one of the biggest fan bases in the country, the Mumbai Indians. They're always solidly behind you, and I'm sure they'd love to hear something from you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, unfortunately, we couldn't have them at the stadium, but again, we as a team, as a group, we made sure that we try and engage with them a lot back home, try and do a lot of activities on social media and things like that to make sure that they're connected with us, and their support means a lot. Fans are the ones who make this game so interesting for us and give us that support. Missed playing at Wankhede, but again, I hope we come back there and play next year.
Well done. It was fantastic watching you play, just dominating from the start. Take care of your fitness, and I look forward to seeing you score a lot of runs in Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 times in 8 years, Rohit Sharma and the Mumbai Indians have just done a fantastic job of virtually owning this Dream 11 IPL, and Rohit is off there with all all those teammates who are just waiting for the moment that they've played over these last 7 or 8 weeks.
Oh, what a legacy this Mumbai Indians side are leaving in IPL. Rohit Sharma at the helm, owners, support staff, players, they have held a core of wonderful players together throughout the years, added new ones here and there, they've developed players as well.
हिस्टोरिक ऐतिहासिक आईपीएल ड्रीम 11 आईपीएल 2020 याद रहेगी कई कारणों के चलते, लेकिन मुंबई इंडियंस इनके लिए कहानी बदलती नहीं। डिफेंड किया अपने टाइटल को, 7 सालों में 5 टाइटल। ये टीम 2015 से जब क्वालिफाई करती है प्लेऑफ में, ये टीम टाइटल जीतती है। इस बार तो इवन ईयर का भी जिंक्स तोड़ा, इसकी बात की थी सूर्य कुमार यादव ने। निशानी एक चैंपियन टीम की, ये बाकियों को हराते नहीं, ये अपने लिए नए स्टैंडर्ड सेट करते हैं। अगले साल आगे उन्हीं स्टैंडर्ड से और आगे निकलते हैं। रोहित शर्मा ड्रीम 11 आईपीएल के इतिहास का सबसे सफल कप्तान ये थे और आगे भी रहेगा। ट्रॉफी जिसका इंतजार करते हैं, हर साल फेवरेट्स का टैग लेके आते हैं और अंत में मुस्कुराते हुए चेहरों के साथ एक और ट्रॉफी के साथ वापस जाते हैं। नंबर 5 हाई 5 मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए। ऐतिहासिक जरूर 2020 नॉर्मल काफी चीजें हुई नहीं, लेकिन आईपीएल के मैदान पे ये नॉर्मल नजारे हैं। मुंबई इंडियंस ये आते हैं और ये ट्रॉफी जीत के जाते हैं। चैंपियंस 2020 ड्रीम 11 आईपीएल इंडियन प्रीमियर लीग के रोहित शर्मा एंड कंपनी, कप्तान का आईपीएल में 200वां मुकाबला, उसको यादगार बनाया इस टीम ने, जिसको अब आदत हो गई है। ये बाकी टीम्स के खिलाफ नहीं खेलते, ये अपने खिलाफ अपने स्टैंडर्ड से कम्पीट करते हैं और बेंचमार्क को हर साल आके और ऊपर कर देते हैं। हर डिपार्टमेंट में मैच विनर्स, चाहे कैप प्लेयर्स हो, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय एक्सपीरियंस हो या फिर उभरते सितारे हो, एक प्रोसेस है मुंबई इंडियंस में और उस प्रोसेस के साथ ही इस टीम को एक चैंपियन यूनिट बनाया है। 5 टाइटल रोहित शर्मा के लिए। लव अफेयर, रोमांटिक लव स्टोरी, मुंबई इंडियंस, रोहित शर्मा और उनके सक्सेस की कहानी। बबल में रही जरूर सब टीम्स, लेकिन मुंबई इंडियंस की जीत का, इनके कॉन्फिडेंस का बबल कोई बर्स्ट कर नहीं पाया। बहुत मुबारकबाद मुंबई इंडियंस को और एमआई पल्टन के फैंस को। फैंस को आप मिस जरूर करेंगे, लेकिन चेयर जो है, जो आप करते आए हैं, लाखों करोड़ों फैंस दुनिया भर से, उस चेयर को मैदान में पहुंचाने की पूरी कोशिश हमारी। एक यादगार प्रतियोगिता, एक और कमाल का सीजन, दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी, सबसे कठिन और सबसे चहेती T20 लीग का। मुंबई इंडियंस चैंपियंस एक बार फिर। दुबई की इमारतें छोटी पड़ गई इनके हौसले और इनके टैलेंट के सामने। संजय इरफान, रोहित शर्मा, 200वां मुकाबला, 5वां टाइटल। अभी के लिए जहां हम इतिहास की दहलीज पे खड़े हैं, जब भी पीछे मुड़ के जितने सालों तक ये लीग चले, पहले ग्रेटेस्ट कप्तान की लिस्ट में रोहित शर्मा का नाम नंबर 1 है।
सबसे ऊपर, इसमें कोई शुबा नहीं है। क्या बढ़िया कप्तानी की है, क्या बढ़िया रिजल्ट देखने को मिले, और ये तो बतौर कप्तान 5 बार जीते, उसके अलावा भी आईपीएल ट्रॉफी जीत चुके हैं। ऐसा कोई खिलाड़ी